I am the founder of the Consumer Advocacy Coalition. I'm also a commissioner on the Mental Health Commission. I'm going to speak to 1E. We're proof that recovery is possible. To quote Barry Shore, CAC is one of the foremost mental health advocacy groups in the state. Rusty Seelix, co-author of Prop 63, said that CAC is a model for 1E, 1D grassroots activism. The Mental Health Services Act funds 10 programs in this county, including the one I depend on. If I get the help I need, I can do much good for the community. But without help, I fear what could happen to me, what could happen to my friends. We're here to pull back the sheep's clothing and reveal what these propositions really are: a wolf, a shell game. We're fighting deception. We've teamed up with the No on Prop 1D, 1E state campaign. We know we can't fight this alone. That's why we're standing together, and we need you to stand with us.
Let's go back a minute. On Election Day, November 2004, California voters approved Prop 63, and as Rusty Seelix, the primary author of Prop 63, said when it passed, he said, "We've taken the first step of shifting the system from a fail-first system to a help-first system." How dare the state look at undoing what it took us 45 years and the will of the people to create. So please make sure you get the word out that Prop 1D and Prop 1E do no good. They do so much harm and are deceptive and take away from what we took so many years to create. Thank you.
The League of Women Voters opposes these measures because they are not the solution to our long-term financial crisis. These are hurriedly drafted propositions. They were produced at the end of that flawed process that kept both the public and most legislators in the dark until they were presented as a package. And they'll only make our fiscal situation worse. They will not improve it. Both of these measures are short-sighted, they're stopgap, and they're bad government. And the League of Women Voters urges a no vote on both of them. Thank you.
The state ought to be ashamed of putting forth these measures as a solution to their financial crisis. So I stand here before you today with the rest of my colleagues and friends here, standing up, yelling as loud as I can, no on D, no on E, let's beat the deception and the sham.
Pacific Pride Foundation's lesbian, gay, transgendered identified youth represent the very heart of these proposed mental health dollars to be cut or eliminated. These dollars are targeted for children and youth and stressed families, those under 25 years of age that are trauma exposed. Our country, the United States, is the wealthiest on the planet, and California is the 5th largest economy in the world. Let's measure our gross national product, not by just the numbers, but by how we care for the most vulnerable among us, those that are mentally ill, those in the LGBT community, and our youth. Thank you very much.
My name is Helene Schneider. I'm a member of the Santa Barbara City Council, and I am voting no on Prop 1D and Prop 1E. If you don't like seeing people out on the streets who are mentally ill today, just wait when these programs that are actually helping people get off the street are no longer available to them. If you don't like seeing kids who are underinsured not get the treatment that they need, just wait until after First 5 funding is decimated so then they don't get the treatment that they need throughout the state. So I say no way, no how, no on 1D, no on 1E. Thank you.
Please think about what you're going to do on May 19th, okay? Vote no on 1E. My name is Suzanne Reardon. I am the coordinator of Families Act.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Grant House. I serve on the Santa Barbara City Council, and I am voting no on measures 1D and 1E. When we get our ballots in the mail or when you get into the polling place, you're going to see something that can be downright confusing. When you try to read those measures and make sense out of them, it just becomes incomprehensible. One thing is absolutely clear to me, and that is measures 1D and 1E are bad for Santa Barbara, bad for Santa Barbara County, bad for my constituents, bad for our friends and neighbors and our family members. Please get people out to the polls to vote against measures 1D and 1E. I want today to be a call to action for anyone watching. Take a minute, learn a little bit more, and realize that this is a direct attack on the most vulnerable people in our community. We can't let that stand. Vote against measures 1D and 1E.